everyone, Derek with WFCO. So, in our last video we talked about voltage drop and what that means for you. Basically, voltage drop is the voltage that's at your converter might not be the voltage that's getting to your battery. The reason for this is, remember, not your product, it is a product of science, and that is the distance, gauge of wire, and the connections to and from. In our last video, we showed you an example, my converter at the rear of the WFCO trailer, and then 15 feet to the front of the trailer is where my battery is located. Very realistic. We saw a voltage drop, converter voltage, and then what voltage was getting to my battery. Today, we're going to do the same example, but what I did was basically cut my wire in half. So one way to get rid of voltage drop, shorten the distance, and we're going to show you that today with the new 7.5 feet from my converter to my battery. Alright, so what we have here is my WFCO deck mount converter, my multimeter, and right now we're not currently plugged in, we're just reading battery voltage. I'm going to go ahead, plug my converter in, we're going to let my voltage stabilize, and then we're going to see what we're getting at your WFCO converter. Alright, so now we are plugged in. Battery's going to be taking a big surge of amperage, so our voltage should steady out here shortly. Okay, so I'd say we're pretty stable between 14.2 and 14.19 right here at your WFCO converter. Okay, so my WFCO converter is roughly 7.5 feet away from my battery. We're getting roughly 14.2 to 14.19 volts at my converter. What are we getting at my battery? We're getting roughly 13.76. So I'd say we're just under 0.5 volts of voltage drop loss coming from my converter to my battery, which is pretty acceptable. Okay, what I just showed you was one way to limit the voltage drop that you guys might see in your RV, and that was what we did right here by shortening the distance. Now there are other ways to get rid of voltage drop, and you can get rid of more voltage drop than we did in this video by shortening the distance even more, using a larger cable, and making sure your connections are nice, clean, and tight connections, because all of those are going to factor in for more voltage drop if you don't do that. If you have any more questions on that, please contact us at wfcotech.com.